Hello everyone, my name is Sonic Darts and I'm going to be doing a tutorial to make kind of like a holster for my Fire Strike. Well, it's a modified Fire Strike, but it still has the same dimensions. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take a piece of cardboard and cut it out to roughly the same, like this kind of. You can see that. So it covers like half of it. And then after you see what covers half of it, you know what, take the other piece and then wrap it around it. And then that'll show you how much cardboard you're gonna need. So after that, you're gonna cut the piece of cardboard out. I already did that. So now you're gonna take your hot glue gun and put just a bead of hot glue. Right. Right down there. Then you're gonna take your gum and just see what your dimensions are again. Wherever they are, you gotta wrap it around. We'll make it so it's not too tight, but it's also not too loose. Then you're gonna hot glue it to itself, like that, and take the other end and do that. Oh! Ooh. I did just realize I did this inside out. When you do that, you're probably going to want to do it the other way. The inside out, you're either going to have to spray paint it, which you're probably going to have to spray paint it. But if you do it the other way, you can just put tape around it. Or you can just put tape around it like this, I guess. So after the hot glue dries, you're going to want to see if it comes in and it goes back in. And if it doesn't do that easily, you're going to want to just bend where it doesn't, like this. So that it does end up fitting. Or maybe if it fits better the other way, it probably doesn't. So I had to fit it this way. Or upside down maybe, because there's more clearance there. Just make sure it fits in well. Then I don't have scissors, so I'm using my metal tin snips. And you're probably gonna want to try to cut it even-ish. Like that. And sorry guys, I am sick, or feeling sick today. So now that you have it, it fits in there, you want to see like where it stops. So like right there. Here you go, just mark it, kind of. So once you mark it and see where the knife is, if I the right size, I'm just gonna cut along that till you get back to where you started, and then it's just gonna be relatively even. I did end up cutting mine very unevenly. can do is you can go back and even it out. Kind of. So see, it still fits in and out like that. So whatever end you're gonna have it be in, you're gonna take, let's see, I have a scrap piece of cardboard right here. We'll take a piece of cardboard and kind of cover this end piece. So like, you can fit a multitude of pistols in here. I'm pretty sure. I have a heavily modified. Why can I ever remember what this is called? I forget what this is called. Many of you will probably know what it is. It'll also fit in here, usually. It won't. Not know that. It's smaller. I don't actually know what fits in here. Other than that. It might just be that. This doesn't fit in there. Do I have something that would fit? That's something else that would fit in there. I'm pretty sure you could be a sharp fire in there. That would probably fit. I do have one in the background, but it does have a permanent barrel extension and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do is take it, then just roll it up so it bends all of the cardboard pretty much. And usually if you go with like the grain kind of is what I call it, like the inside, see these? Yeah, you can bend those in from the outside of the cardboard so it kind of looks like an accordion. Just keep bending it till it gets so kind of, see how it, yeah, it does that. And then I think you're going to do this with the pistol that you're using inside of there, usually. So you have like the measurements. Kind of, so you know like what you're cutting and what you're not cutting and stuff like that. And mine, this one is going to go across like that. I think I'm going to stop it like right there. Take that, and do I have my Sharpie? Where did I put the Sharpie? I don't know. I'm just going to mark it with my knife and then take it off and cut it. Mark mine and cut it right there. There's the Sharpie. Alright. I'm just cutting marking mine I made. What you can do is you can use a table edge or something. I'm just filming on my desk right now. And this usually will make 2 end guards. Usually. Ow. That hurt. Generally, the rule is never cut toward yourself. In this case, I have no other way to cut, so I'm just cutting towards myself. Then really just finish the rest of it off like that. So see, I have two pieces. You could, if you made another one that was pretty much the exact same size, like if you were gonna dual wield the same size of pistol, you could generally take the one piece and then cut it evenly in the middle, and that should be enough to cover both of them. Mine say we'll do that. Cut it right there, I guess. Yeah, cut it there. I marked it with my knife. Kind of, yeah, if I find it. Very hard to find the cut on the other side if you don't cut it well. So after you have that done, you should be done with a knife or scissors or whatever you're using. So now you're going to take the side that has a seam on it, and you're generally going to put all the stuff that, like the ugly stuff that you don't want people to see. You're usually going to put on the side that's facing like your hip or wherever you're putting it. Like, I know in the future, probably actually after this one, I'm going to make one for my chest that goes across here so I can, once I'm done with the pistols here, I can pull it out like that. Let's see. Put it right there. And whatever. Let's use that. I hate when that happens to hot glue, when it just... Hot glue there. And then you're gonna glue it on. I hate hot glue strings. I don't really like using it, but it's pretty much one of the only things I have. I do have wood glue, and I'm not working with wood. I'm working with cardboard right now, even though wood and cardboard are pretty much the same thing. But, of course, wood is smaller, whatever. So once that dries, they'll start working on gluing it to the other side, which I think could probably fit hot glue in there. So it looks a little better. Now this one I think I'm going to send to my friend for their birthday, or just send it to them because I know they want one. So their birthday's a little bit farther away from here. I also make shields. They're more or less shields out of particle board with dowels and stuff like that. Try it. Wipe that off. And now that the glue is dry on that side, just measure it out to where you want it to be, generally. you measure that area out, just start gluing it. And hot glue does hurt. So if you don't feel like getting burned, don't really use hot glue. Because if you don't know how to use hot glue and you just try to wipe it off, it's still hot. Like that kind of, except it fell. I really need to start cleaning up my area. Throw it over there a little bit. And do you burn yourself? I do not know. Don't have your parents blame me if you get injured with hot glue. I'm just showing you a way to do it. I'm not showing you this is the way you have to do it. You can do this with tape. Ow. You can do this with tape. You can do this with glues that don't include hot glue. I'm just doing it with hot glue because I bought a pack of hot glue things. What company is that? So now it should be done. That's the holster itself. But you should really, yeah. This is the holster itself. So depending on what hip or chest ring you're using this for, like I could put this on my chest ring that I made. I'm ordering one now. It's just a piece of cardboard with particle board here with my kind of a logo-ish. It's kind of like a DNA thing, but without the strands and stuff like that. I could put this like that and then have it be strapped there. But there's a question that you might be asking. How do I strap it? There's no buckle or pulls. So something else that you can do, you can either do it with cardboard. I like to do it with zip ties. So what you do is, on the side that really has a seam and stuff like that, you want to take the gun out of there. You're going to see, like, actually keep the gun in for this part. What am I saying? I'll find the center of mass, kind of. So if it's up here, it's going to hang down. But if it's down here, it's going to try to turn. Up there, it turns, and there. Oh, I do it like there, because that's going to flip. You want to make it so it won't just come out, but it's not that hard to get out. Once you find the center of mass, you're going to want to take 2 zip ties and take your knife or your Sharpie or whatever you use it to mark and cut. You're going to mark about a centimeter over from your finger, kind of, wherever the center of mass is. And you're going to mark where your finger is. Of course, not with your finger still there, because you don't want to cut yourself. So you're going to take those, and you're going to turn them into sideways slits, like this. So you're marking like this, you're going to turn them like that. So you can fit the zip tie in. Like so. So once you have your 2 sideways slits, you stick the zip tie through there. And then you stick it through the top slit. Like that. Pop through. Put through the top slit. And once you do that, you should have something that looks kind of like that. It's almost like sewing with a zip tie, you could call it. You want to put the zip tie through, and whatever length your belt is or whatever, because I just ripped this through. Alright. So if it rips like that, you can just, yeah, move over a little bit, I guess. move it over a little bit. I almost stabbed myself in the hand. That's your goal. If you are using a knife, do not stab yourself. If you do stab yourself, don't blame me. I'm just trying to share stuff with all of you guys. I'm not trying to kill you. And preferably you're going to have that the inside so it looks nicer. I guess you could say. Right, so I just know something. This is wrong. Don't do this. This part. This is the first time I did it. The zip tie is the first time I did it with the, is what I did with the cardboard. It will cut the holes so that they're farther apart, so the zip tie is farther apart, kind of, if that makes sense. Now, try it over again. And just keep poking holes, I guess, till it fits. And this is the ugly side anyway, so it doesn't really matter how many times you mess up, because no one's going to really see this. I did not think about that the first time I did it. I did. Now I look stupid. So you know what like what you presume a belt width would be? You just take your scissors or knife and cut it off. Then you should be done with that part. I have to do it over again. It's not fun. It's really not fun. Ow, my wrist hurt. Yeah. Sometimes, like this, you won't be able to fit your gun in or take it out easily. That fit in now. Oh, I made it so it does fit in better now with the zip tie. But you really probably don't, you know what? Yeah. Start putting mine on the outside probably. Just tucking them to the, yeah. Good, tuck it to the bottom. Sorry for all the mishaps, but nothing can ever be perfect or be done the first time correctly, I guess you could say. Then you can usually just cut this to a reasonable length and use hot glue, kind of, maybe. How do I get all that stuff in my hot glue gun? a plug or something? Or so hot. Sorry, I have to clean my hot glue gun off because it dropped. It got hair on it from cats. So you do have cats. Ow, don't touch that. You're going to take the hot glue gun and see this little piece of zip tie right there? You take that, put hot glue under it. And once you do that, then take your finger and put it underneath of it so it kind of glues it there. So it doesn't pop up and hit you in the leg and stab you all day in Nerf event. And sorry for that hole in the ceiling right there, but or that light, because that light it's a death beam. I do need to be able to see while I'm doing this. So once the hot glue dries, relatively cools down, it should hold its place like that, so you can put a belt. Once you put a belt in there, then it's held on. And I'll do it with this one. Now, this may hurt you in the process because this sucks. I guess you could try it this way. It might be a little easier if you go through the bottom part and then put it up. Usually that works. If you're nitpicking about having it be the same on the zip ties being the same, then just do it the same, I guess. That's the advice I have for you. That's the only advice I shall give you on that topic, because this is pretty much done. Now you can, theoretically, you can put a belt loop through there. Nope. Then just put the belt through there and you have a holster. Alright, thank all you guys for watching. My name is Sonic Darts, signing off. Bye.